Por favor.
It's kind of important nowadays because this is only a live show.
Right.
Right.
I'm going to start recording
Hell
as
yeah.
well.
Go time is 7:15. Let me make sure. Huh. Did I not? Let's see.
It's here. All right. We did it.
Why am I an idiot? Let me Google something.
What's up, Fram?
Shalom.
First bill.
I felt like I watched more. Maybe I didn't.
I didn't watch fucking shit. It's been stupid fucking Overlord.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Did you finish season 4?
No. I finished season 2, and I'm almost done with season 3.
You're cooking. You're almost there.
Yeah, you're almost there.
Yeah, I just gotta put it on at 1.5 times speed when I'm doing shit
Yep.
on my computer,
Yep.
and then it sucks because it actively makes me in a bad mood.
Yeah.
With whatever I'm doing.
I understand. I understand
Here's
completely.
Bad vibes coming from half of my computer.
Yeah. I watched it all the way through. No distractions.
My man.
You're a fucking
On a 1-time speed. And then I've been rewatching it and writing it. So I'm watching it twice at 1-time speed.
That man is cooking. I watched it at 1-time speed. I couldn't do it at 0.5. Or 1.5. I just felt like there was too much happening.
Mm-hmm.
I never know what's going on, so I just assume that I'm missing everything because I did try it.
Because
It doesn't have to do with the speed.
I'm like, no, it's not with the speed. You're right.
I learned that the hard way going through the entirety of season 2. I'm
You're
like,
real.
I don't know why the fuck are we talking about lizard people right now?
Why is he watching them? Fuck.
What are we doing?
We can't burn content. Boss isn't here.
can't.
God.
We'll get there. Save it. Just a few more days. Hello, Fram, Free Schmo,
Friday.
Jordy. Welcome.
Welcome.
Free Schmo's over on YouTube, man.
Wow.
That's wild. Yeah, we're going on Monday because I got stuff I'm doing tomorrow and potentially Wednesday. So I was like, hey, if it's just gonna be the 3 of us, let's just do Monday instead because it's too late for Kyle and I don't know where Cody ever is.
Castles in the sky.
So yeah, we can
Yeah,
go.
we're the show now.
We're the show.
we can
This is the main line. We'll see how it goes after, because like when I start my job next week, it might be a little bit harder for me to do Tuesdays. But we'll. No, I should be home by 7 on Tuesdays.
You could just teach me how to do it,
There you go.
and then you'll become the new Cody. And then
Yes. Even better.
yeah.
Yeah. We could do whatever night, honestly.
For sure. All right. Do you want to?
Mondays are
I
good,
have
bad.
nothing going on forever.
That's true.
My whole life.
Yes, I do have a new job I am starting next week. It's going to be working for Walgreens on their mobile app. That's about all I'm comfortable talking about.
Harris is a smart guy. That's what you need to know.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky that I am a fairly likable individual, and so people want to work with me.
It's politics is half of the job.
100%, 100%, and
it is.
It's funny because the guy that who recommended me for this job like worked with me at a time when I worked really fucking hard. So I'm like, I still work hard. It's just in a different way. But
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's an interesting role. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'll probably not talk about it again unless it's stressing me out. But
you ain't gonna catch me, Jake, unless somebody's doing something real dumb.
Right.
That all right.
You whenever you're ready. I'll talk about C2E2. I promise. I didn't frame. I'm not ignoring you. Do you have an intro, PJ? Are you gonna?
Am I?
He's counting down. Sorry.
I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
I can do it. I'll fucking off the dome.
Same. Have you ever thought about that there's just a number, a dollar amount that you're going to make in your life, and you don't even know what it is? You have no idea. You could be throwing money away. You could be saving a bunch of money. That fucking dollar amount's never going to change. Have you ever thought about how you might just be mediocre at fucking everything you do? Everything. No matter how hard you work, no matter how good you get, you're probably just gonna, most of us are just hoping to be average. That's it. That's all I'm looking for. Average. This is the ATH Mainline. We're going to walk you through on the stuff we watch to turn our brain off and forget that we're on a never-ending treadmill like the rest of us. That we're just working for a capitalist country that's going to drain you for every ounce of strength that you have, every ounce of brain strength that you got. It's theirs. They own it. They'll give you a few hours every night to just be you. And then you're back. You're back on that treadmill. Join us today on the ATH Mainline to just push that away and forget that we're on the treadmill. And we're just going to talk about the things we want to watch. And at this point, if you're watching right now, you already know this is just a live show. This is no longer something going on Spotify. We assume. We don't know.
We don't know.
It's up to the boss.
That's unless Justin, if you want to learn how to do that, that's probably the thing you can do.
That's the key.
That's the thing you need to learn to take from Cody, and then we can run this without him. Okay.
We can run it without him. We're starting our own Patreon.
Yeah, we could cut him out completely. I have the login to his personal Gmail. I have the login to his Patreon. I have logins to everything. All right. I just don't know how to do the audio editing that he does.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Shout out to our Patreon producers. There's a few of them that are important. I'm gonna just call out the ones I know. We're Polar Bear 93. Burr. That's a big money guy right there.
Yeah.
Girl with a Pikachu tattoo.
Chew.
I'm not gonna say her tax name.
Don't say her tax.
I'll never forget it. And we've got Fuck Jordy. Also, fuck you, Jordy. I don't care if yesterday was your birthday and you want to tell us that today's not your birthday.
Yeah,
and that,
we don't.
You know,
fuck you, Jordy.
Fuck you, Jordy.
We
your
don't
husband
give a fuck that
set
it's
us
your
up,
birthday,
dude. Also,
but happy birthday for real.
Happy birthday. And the rest of the other ones, you guys do matter. I do love you, but I don't have a script, so.
Cody gives us that information.
He gives us that information. We are
intermittently, not on a steady stream. So we're just gonna blame Cody for that.
We're gonna blame Cody for everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got Justin the Piss Drinker with us today. Harris the Hat Wearer. He's wearing a hat. Looks pretty dope.
My sinuses are weird.
and I'm your host.
Help?
Yeah.
Does it?
So like if you put pressure like right here, at least for me, like my sinuses open up and it feels like I can breathe better. So
It just seemed like very not having to do with each other.
no, it doesn't.
Oh, you're wearing a hat.
I thought it was just.
Yeah, I like bananas.
No, at least I'm actually allergic to bananas. Bananas may kill me.
What?
Who else
So you
is
know.
allergic to? Isn't Jason allergic to bananas?
Really?
I
There's
feel like
other
that's
people?
true.
I feel like there's another person that's allergic to bananas.
It's kind of crazy.
Crazy.
I love bananas.
Return to Monk, man. I could never return to Monk.
If you are listening and you're here at the live show as well, we also do have an ATH mainline chat inside the Discord. So please join us. Message us. Tell us the bullshit that you want us to watch or take a look at. We'll definitely do it. I myself, Justin won't. Justin,
I might.
I will. I
The-
fucking will.
Unfortunately, people have bad taste.
I
I'm not saying I
tried.
have good
I
taste.
I tried to do the Harris homework thing, and Higurashi when they cry kind of like ruined my will to do that. That shit was fucking awful, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then after that, people were just like, "Hey, watch this thing; it'll make you cry." And I was like, I can't spend my whole life watching shit that's gonna make me cry,
I
dude.
feel like that's like a PJ thing
Yeah.
that he would be really good at. Because man, you can shovel in.
That is true. That is true.
I shovel it in as quickly as
You
I
are
can.
unfazed.
That's
Unfazed.
true.
I've started rewatching, or not rewatching, but started watching the shows from the beginning. So I think what was it? Baki was the first one. I have watched that.
Hell yeah.
I have mixed feelings about season 1 of Baki.
Yes, the first season is tough.
Synchronicity.
A man
Pretty good.
ate a grenade. All right.
Yeah. Oh God, yes,
Fucking
dude.
swallowed it.
Pocket's fucking good, dude.
Baki's crazy. But I have started Dr. Stone, and I'll be honest, I'm enjoying it.
It's
I
good
like
until
Dr.
it's
Stone.
not, dude. It's good
it?
until it's not. Yeah.
Okay. They got me all.
It has the issue where it just gets way too convoluted.
Yeah.
It gets too convoluted, and then it gets like it just gets too formulaic. Like it just keeps
Yeah.
doing the same thing over and over again, and you're like, okay, I get it.
I've been enjoying like the teach me shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it's dope, man.
I'm like, oh fuck, this is, and then like it hit me. They were like, we're gonna make wine, and I was like, I love making wine. This is for me. And they were like, we're gonna distill it. I was like, I'm thinking about distilling my own wine. This is crazy. And they start making miracle fucking water or whatever the fuck it is, and our antagonist is woken up and he fights off fucking like 4 tigers or 4 lions all by himself.
the Tsukasa, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude's fucking sick.
Yeah.
But I could see right now that Dr. Stone, who I think that's him, right? He's the Dr. Stone as the main character, or
Yeah, the guy with the
dude with-
green hair. Yeah, the
Yeah.
celery head. Yeah. Yep.
he gets stabbed in his fucking neck by the antagonist, and then they like he still has a little bit of fucking shit on his neck, and I'm like, oh, you pieces of shit. You pieces of shit. Few takeaways from the show. Everybody is naked right before they're brought back.
Yep.
Brother in Christ, if if I was there for 6 months before anybody else wakes up, every naked lady stone thing's got cum on it at this point.
Come.
There's not a single fucking,
Cummed up,
there
dude.
there isn't a stone unturned. You know what I mean? Like at
No
this
stone uncombed. Yep. I understand.
I was like, this is crazy. They just got naked statues everywhere, and I got that. That's all I need. Did enjoy that. Fuck me. Could we get out of the high school bullshit though? Because that's them bringing that top down very quickly, which is fine. It's whatever, dude. I'm an adult. I can handle it. So far, I think I'm on like episode 7. I'd give it a dope. So far. I'm enjoying myself. And outside of our overlord overdose. A true overdose in a sense. A true one. A pure-blooded overdose. This Friday, Overlord, and this is all I've watched in anime. Have you guys watched any anime these past couple weeks?
Yeah, I took a scroll through High Dive. So I was like,
Hell yeah.
what's out right now? And I saw there was one. I think somebody mentioned it. I think somebody mentioned it in the fucking chat for Mainline, and it's about this elf bitch that comes over with this guy. It's a reverse isekai. Okay, it's an un-isekai because the
I think I
episode
flagged
starts
that
out,
one.
He gets transported, but then he defeats the Demon King and then he gets transported back. And then the elf that was hot on him came with him after like a month. And then that's all that stuff. And there's an uncensored version online.
Okay, it's sexual.
The one on High Dive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Understood. I didn't know.
And Justin said he doesn't read the chat. You know what I mean?
I was like, this
line
seems,
right off the bat.
that sounds kind of interesting. And then he's like, there's an uncensored version. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the only version we're watching.
Okay, it is a little yikes because the dude's like, not an adult.
Yeah.
Which is kind of common in a lot of etchies, but
as yikes as why the hell are you here, teacher?
More.
Wow.
More.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. I mean, those guys at least I'm pretty sure they were like seniors.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. This one is not.
No. Oh no.
But, check it out. I don't remember what the fucking it's like Yondir or something Dark Elf.
Look for the one rated MA.
I think that's all I watched for anime.
Hold on, let me look at my shit. I've been watching My Hero Academia.
Yes.
I'm halfway through the 4th season where we just met Overhaul.
Yep.
Let's see.
I'll work backwards from what I can remember. Deku going to shoot style, fucking
Yep.
awesome.
Sick.
Love it. Love the shoot style. The All Might One for All fight, heartbreaking, beautiful. Love it.
Wait, was that his final
Yeah.
fight with? Oh
Yeah, the United States of Smash.
I just watched that
Insane.
on fucking TikTok today, and I about chills
So
running
good.
from my hair to my butthole.
It's fucking good. The Bakugo retrieval thing. I like how My Hero does the same arcs and stuff as other anime. So it's like the Sasuke retrieval arc type of thing. The fact that Bakugo was like, you guys thought I'd be a fucking villain? Are you fucking stupid?
I love it every time. I love it every
it's
time.
so
Every time.
good. It's so good. Yeah, man. There's just the fight between Muscular and Deku, dude.
Oh,
that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That shit. But the most underrated, in my opinion, the most underrated story point in My Hero up until this point is the Deku versus Bakugo fight that they have, where they where Bakugo is like, I know.
I love
you
it
and
so
All
much.
might have something, and he starts fighting him. And when they're fighting, Deku's he's like, I become you when I want to win.
Yep.
And and then in that fight, you see him not thinking as much. He's like, I don't have time to think. I just have to go.
I got
and you hear
goosebumps.
Bakugo thinking in his head of how to approach things. And I was like, oh, dude, this moment is so. I love Bakugo. I love him so much. And I know because it's just a typical anti-hero, this character's made for Harris, blah blah blah. But I fucking love his character so much. It is
much better.
He is the best incarnation of this character, like of this like archetype, which pains me to say because I love Vegeta, I love Sasuke, but like Bakugo.
I know you love Vegeta, but fuck, he sucks.
Vegeta
So hard.
Vegeta is frustrating, but when he sacrifices himself for Boo,
That is
fire. Fire.
took-
No. When he starts fighting Beerus because he slapped Bulma, that's fucking hard, dude. That's fucking hard.
It took Vegeta 400 fucking episodes to do what Bakugo did in fucking 60.
Right. And like, yeah,
Right.
like
It's a different time. I
100%.
realize that too, because like they aren't making fucking shows unless you're still watching One Piece to release
Right.
week after week after week for
Right.
fucking eternity.
Right.
So I got a little respect there, but still.
like Sasuke is like the worst version of that character.
The absolute worst.
Which sucks because I love Sasuke too.
Yeah.
But when you compare him to like even Vegeta, you're like, he's just an asshole. I just don't like Sasuke. He's just a bad
The
dude.
best part about Sasuke is fucking Itachi.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is wild because
which is crazy.
Like the amount of like comparing Vegeta to Sasuke and liking Vegeta more, like Vegeta literally genocided
Yeah.
He generates
so many people.
Yeah.
So many people.
Yeah.
And we like him more.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Because
up,
Sasuke's worse. Like Sasuke didn't
Yeah,
really like
100%.
genocide anyone. But he's just fucking annoying, dude. Like he's just
just
a
a bitch.
whiny fucking bitch, dude. You're like, be convicted for what you did. Like, yes, he
Right.
kills Itachi, but then even then you find out that like Itachi kind of let him kill him to a certain
Yeah.
extent, you know, and you're like,
Yep.
oh fuck. And then you find out about how like right after he kills him, you find out that like Itachi's like such a good character. Like you learn and you're like, well now I really fucking hate you because you
Right.
And then he's like, oh, I hate myself a little bit here. And yeah, but Bakugo is just the best version of this. And like later on
'cause-
too in My Hero, like his evolution of as a character is fucking great.
Because even then, there's a point in probably all three shows where Naruto would probably continue improving without Sasuke.
Yeah.
Same thing with Goku.
Yeah.
Goku would continue improving without Vegeta.
Yeah.
Maybe it would take longer. Maybe it'd be a slight, veer from the normal path that they took. But I don't think Midoriya would be better without. Dude,
Without
there's
Bakugo. Yeah, like then
Without
and
Bakugo,
All Might
there's no
says the same kind of thing where he's like,
Yeah.
you are both like two halves of the perfect hero, you know?
Yeah.
And
Like,
that's fucking great. And watching
Bakugo is
Bakugo,
literally pushing him so much
yeah,
to push him to the potential that he needs to be in order to be All Might's replacement because he knows that's his role. And he pushes it so hard. I fucking hate how good they did it.
when Bakugo breaks down crying to All Might that like you lost your powers because I was weak
just
and
trying to
got
make me cry
captured.
right now?
I was like, fucking whatever, dude. Like, it's
Yep.
it's good, dude. So
And we're overdosing Overlord. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, what?
yeah.
Fucking believable.
We did. I think at one point, we did season
Yeah,
one
you guys
of
did.
My Hero. We should come back to it at some point. It's just, it's always hard to do the overdoses, just getting everybody aligned and all that. So I appreciate PJ running point on that, being like, you guys got like a month to get this figured out.
We could do My Hero.
We
Like,
absolutely
all of us
could.
have
Yeah.
watched, like except for
Cody, yeah,
which if he
Fuck
doesn't do
him.
the overdose, I don't think he would.
yeah,
He won't.
yeah. I'm I'm always down for that. And then I watched Devil May Cry. All right.
I fucking forgot to watch the first episode. It was a long episode, right?
The
was it
whole
an hour
first
long?
season was out.
Is it?
Yeah, the whole first season. I think it was like 8 episodes.
Oh,
Okay. I have a lot to say about this, and I'm gonna keep it short. Okay. First of all, I love Devil May Cry. I was a little late to the Devil May Cry. Not that late. When I got into it, the second game had just came out. So like still back in the PS2 era. Played the first game,
damn.
fucking loved it. Second game, ass. Third game, probably one of my favorite games ever made. It, like, in every aspect, the action choreography in Devil May Cry 3. If you like, just go watch the cutscenes. You don't even have to play the game at this point because it's like it's a little old and it might be clunky and it's hard to find and all that. Just go watch the cutscenes from Devil May Cry 3. Story, fucking phenomenal. The action, insane. Insane. Watching a man ride a missile into the wall, like shove a whole pizza slice into his mouth and then kick a demon into a fan. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about right now to me? Yeah, it's insane. It's just the most crazy choreography I've ever seen in my life. I like Devil May Cry 3 was my personality for like 2 years. All right. Devil May Cry 4, it was fine. It was fine. It was a little rough and sloppy, and I didn't even necessarily play that one until way later. I went to Cluse's house when he got it, and I watched him play it because I didn't have a 360 because it only came out on the 360. The remake of Devil May Cry DMC is fine. It's fine. It's edgy. It's goofy. It's weird. Devil May Cry 5, one of the best games ever made. Now, to the anime. I really enjoyed the anime, first of all. I'm going to give it a dope. Okay?
Hell yeah.
If you try to compare it to previous lore of Devil May Cry, people are going to be mad. It feels like a completely original adaptation, right? Similar to how like DMC was like a soft reboot type of thing where they're like Dante is a little different and it was more like capitalistic hellscape type of shit. And this is also in the same vein of like the government plays a big role and there's like a lot of political things that are involved with it. It wasn't until episode 6 that I could say that this show's really, really fucking good. The first 5 episodes are good. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But the 6th episode was like a masterclass in storytelling. They made some character choices that I wouldn't have made if I were to remake it, but I clearly didn't make it, so I'm not going to hold it against the creator. Like Lady is a fan favorite, and they kind of just made her like a really potty mouth like mercenary instead of like a complex character with like you know, like a difficult past and stuff like that. But they are building to that. Like she does have struggles of, am I doing the right thing? But then ultimately decides to do what she thinks she needs to do and all that kind of stuff. It is a very strange, it's strange to put a Devil May Cry name on this. Like this could have been in completely like original IP and taken out the characters of Devil May Cry and just done something different, and it still would have hit. I think people wouldn't have flocked to it the way that they would have right now, but it would have been reviewed better. A lot of the reviews I've seen for it are just people being like, it's not Devil May Cry, they fucked up lore, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just feel like when you get some remake like that, you gotta like squint your eyes a little bit and just look past some stuff, right? Like,
I mean, that was kind of like Kyle with Arcane.
Yeah,
like, yeah, with the lore, and
he's
I'm like,
the
shut
lore.
the fuck
He's
up,
like, there's all
dude.
this lore, and I'm like, I get it, I understand.
I
but
get
like,
it, but it's a video game.
In Devil May Cry 1, okay, you had to fucking like piece together some things of the story that were, it was like, it was very Dark Souls. Like you weren't given everything. You kind of had to piece it together. And then like, I was in the fucking trenches for Devil May Cry 3. Okay. When the trailers came out, like I was on game FAQs trying to talk to people about like, what do you think this means? Who do you think this character is? What do you think this is going to be like? Like I was out there front lines. Okay. So when I tell you that this is fine, I'm telling you it's fine. Okay. If you're a diehard Devil May Cry fan and you want to come to it and be like, it's not Devil May Cry, I support that. I respect that. But just go into it and be like, this is something like Devil May Cry. And Johnny Young Bosch was Dante. So shut the fuck up. He did a great job as a voice actor. They've already announced a second season. I'll be there. I'm going to watch it. And like the soundtrack of the show, fucking good, dude. The opening song is Rolling. by Limp Bizkit. It fucking took me the fuck out, dude. Yeah, like it starts with like
check it
It was
out.
like throw your hands up, and I was like, no, you
Holy
didn't.
shit.
No, you didn't, dude. Like they had fucking they had they had Guerrilla Radio playing at one point, and these troops are storming the building Dante's in, and he's like, I need some tunes, and kicks the radio, and it's like, and I'm like, oh hell no, dude.
I
Like
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. What
Right.
the fuck is happening?
right, we were the target demographic for this, right? Like
100%.
yeah, it's a dope. I enjoyed it. If we do it for the actual podcast, I would love to talk more about it. But yeah, I recommend it. If you are a die-hard Devil May Cry fan, just know that this is not for you. This is for people that have no idea what Devil May Cry is, and to get introduced to these characters and then go back and play the games. And if you don't want to watch it, watch the cutscenes for Devil May Cry 3, because fuck. That's it. Dante plays DDR in this, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do to say no? That's stupid.
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to, man? And that's all the anime that I watched.
All right, we'll go into just TV shows next. The White Lotus finished.
Oh yeah.
The newest season. The ending got quite a bit of flack. Like, people weren't thrilled about it.
Yeah. I saw some feedback about that.
I thought it was good. I definitely, I'm disappointed because they shattered me, I guess, in the best way. There was some things I felt like I was already reading ahead, and I could tell the direction they were going, and it was like, yep, this kind of played out the way I thought, which is, I guess, a little disappointing, because season 1 and season 2, I had no fucking clue who was going to be the person who died. No idea at all. But 100% would still definitely watch it again. I'd also highly recommend the show to literally anybody. Even if you haven't seen any of it yet, watch all 3 seasons. It's all good. I also didn't finish. I'm watching The Studio with Seth Rogen, and he's the studio head, and it is fucking hilarious. If I had to have one complaint, is like, it's Seth Rogen taking on the manager of the entire like production, the whole thing, the studio, and he's kind of new to it, so he doesn't know exactly what he's doing. He's kind of falling into place on it, on shit, but he's a terrible boss. He's a terrible leader. He's trying to push conversations off onto other people to try and do for him, because you could tell he's just full of anxiety, and it's like about to burst at like, I don't know, 75% of the time. He's also his own worst fucking enemy in this show. And I'm like we get episode 2. They hint towards a final scene in this movie, and then you see him fuck it up beforehand, and then them talk about the final moment of this movie again, like 3 or 4 times. In the back of my head, I'm like, he's fucking it so hard right now. And then he keeps fucking it worse and worse and worse, and to the point where it finally fucking explodes, and he's still fucking it. And it's horrific. So like, it's funny. I would 100% recommend watching it. It's just, if you can deal with funny and like anxious shit, just like building up and you having to sit there and stew in it as you watch him go through it, it'll be for you. If you're just trying to get a laugh and looking for something easy like a rom-com or some shit, don't watch this shit. This will make you feel like your stomach is turning for the first 30 minutes, and you're gonna laugh for the final 15.
That's why I I had to stop watching The Bear.
That's 100%.
Because I was like,
No fucking way,
it's
dude.
just giving me too much anxiety. It's not even funny. It's not
Yeah,
entertaining.
I can't even
Like,
play Overcooked, dude.
yeah.
I can't do it, Jim.
Yeah.
And I think all three of us probably, if you were to watch the bear and then you get to the point where the fucking the order printer is printing and you hear it and it's like fucking shoot me in the head, dude.
Yeah.
I can't go back.
That episode,
I won't go back.
That episode was the one that I was like, after it was over, I felt like I took a deep breath and I'm like, I feel like I didn't breathe that entire episode. I was like, I don't know that I can do this show again, dude.
Yeah, it was, oh God. A beautiful show. I love that fucking show.
Yeah.
Anxiety ridden. If you can handle the anxiety of the show, it's for you.
It's like Uncut Gems was like that too.
And I fucking hated
Uncut Gems felt like a 2-hour panic attack, dude.
Yep. It was like, when the bug, like in Solo Leveling, the black ant gets hit, and it's like, what is this feeling?
Yeah.
That was me in Uncut Gems. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
It was psychological, dude. The fucking soundtrack made you feel that way. I was like,
Yeah, you're microdosing Uncut Gems with humor in that show, in the studio.
Hate that.
What else did I watch? Oh, season 2 of The Last of Us just came out. First episode dropped last night.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it's fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Of course it is. We come back. There's I think they put it down as like a 5-year time skip. So like now Joel and girl are like fully into this fucking group.
The commune
that
right?
they showed up to. Yeah, the commune in Wyoming or some shit. Where his brother's at. And it is, it's unfolding so quickly. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yep.
I'm sad.
Yep.
Okay. So the shit happened with the girl. I don't feel like this is necessarily spoiling anything because it's what you already knew from the end of the last one.
From the first, okay, so like season 1 spoilers. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, season 1 spoilers. If you haven't watched season 1, grow the fuck up, watch it. Fuck, now I don't want to spoil anything. What I will tell you, let me tread lightly here. Joel saves her from a situation. Of course, obviously, it happens 100 times in season 1.
Yeah.
Joel saves her. They get to the next commune, and Joel's he's really fucking sad. And he deals with a therapist and probably gives, again, one of his best performances in this, maybe 3 to 4 minute span of having a conversation with a therapist. And I can't fucking deal with this. It's ridiculous how well he portrays that character. This goofy motherfucker playing Joel. It's insane. HBO just be coming out with them fucking bangers, dude.
Yep.
Fucking bangers. That's all that I've watched for shows. It's worth talking about, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead, Just.
For shows, I've really just watched Taskmaster. I watched seasons 3 and 4 of New Zealand. I've watched part of 3 for Australia, part of season 1 for Australia, and most of season 9 for the UK.
The fuck are
What
you
the
doing,
fuck is
dude?
this? What is this
what
show?
What kind of machete ass watch style is this, dude?
I just like the different people, the different accents. It's basically whatever accent I'm feeling that day. Taskmaster, it's a game show. It was based in the UK at first, and then it really took off, and then it started going, everywhere else. There was they tried it in America, but they failed because America's fucking stupid idiots.
Yes, sir.
And they try to change the entire show, of course.
Right. Why wouldn't
Americans can do everything better.
We think we're so different. Yeah.
They originally the show is an hour show. It's a game show with 5 comedians throughout the entire series. The comedians do tasks throughout the show. They get points based off of how well they do it. That's pretty much all it is. Super funny, hilarious. They try to do it in America. They cut it to a half hour, which doesn't work. Apparently the vibes were off. Just wasn't good.
Yeah.
They're having season 19 in the UK, and Jason Matsukas is going to be on it. Which, if you guys don't know, that's Rafi from the League, Adrian Pimento in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, bunch of other people.
Rexplode from Invincible.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
I do not know why he's going to be on the UK Taskmaster, but I'm for it because it's going to be awesome. Very excited. New Zealand. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on the New Zealand and pretty much all of the non-UK ones, because the Taskmaster, which is like the host, and the assistant, they're very beloved in the UK for good reason. They're hilarious and they have great chemistry. But some people don't like the other ones in like New Zealand and Australia. I love all of them. It's funny. Highly recommend it. Very just good watch. Put it on your second monitor. I think that's it.
Yeah, Daredevil, first of all, weekly. Born Again, fucking great show. Love it. The last episode was stressful. I am so excited for tomorrow to get there. But yeah, it was, dude, they just do, and like, not even for a superhero show, just as like character study show, it's so good. I think Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are like two of the best actors I've ever seen in my life. Vincent D'Onofrio, of course, but like Charlie Cox, just, man, the subtlety and everything he does, especially like being blind, right, is so powerful. Like, a slight twitch in his face tells you so much more than like words or anything could tell you. Or like the way he delivers a line or like anything like that is fucking incredible. I love it. I understand a lot of people want to wait till it's over to watch it. I normally get more out of a show when I watch it week to week.
I would agree.
But yeah, I think it's ending soon. I think there's like 2 or 3 episodes left, maybe 1. I don't know.
I thought it was just 1, if I'm honest.
Yeah, no, it's
and I've watched none of it so far.
I think it's like, I want to say there's 10 or 12 episodes, and I think tomorrow's going to be episode 9.
Oh,
so it's fucking good, dude. It's just good. And I feel like if you try to binge it, you would like a lot of moments wouldn't hit as hard because like you're just kind of like moving through it real quick. Dope is dope. And then I watched 4 seasons of Workaholics.
Whoa.
Same thing. Amazing actors. I fucking love them. I hate how much I enjoy this show. I still think the second season is the best season. I feel like season 4 started to feel like a little overproduced and felt like their budget was too big, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
Like I just
I mean,
feel
it does
like
make sense because like it's about 3 dudes living in a fucking nasty ass frat house, pretty much, and work in a cubicle at a shitty office job.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no reason
you
it needs
don't
to
want
be
it to be
really good looking. Like it just just keep it the way it is. You know, I understand evolution and technology and stuff like that. And like, you want to give more budget and like, you know, give more people jobs and stuff like that. But like, it just didn't need to. And some of the things just get more and more crazy, right? Which is like normally how shows like this go. They just have to get more and more, like you have to push the envelope more and make it more and more ridiculous and all that kind of shit. But like, the episode of the dragon that they steal from the playground and then like they go to the high school to like find the kids that stole the dragon. Like that episode to me is like peak Workaholics. Like it's so ridiculous and absurd. And then there's like this betting one where they bet that like they just start betting on football games and stuff like that. And then it just gets out of hand and it's funny, but also like there's some episodes that hit a little close to home, like the one where Durs is like turning 25, and then they're like, "You're old as dirt. You getting up there?" And he starts to like lose his mind and just wants to do drugs. Adam Devine is like the funniest one to come out of that show, unfortunately. I think Blake is really good. I think he's a really good comedian. I think he hits his delivery really well. And I think the guy who plays Durs is also really good, but
his name is Anders.
Is it really? Is it for real?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because his name is Adam and his name is Blake. But yeah, I just love the show. It's just, there's something so depraved and ridiculous about it. Just these three dudes being horrible humans. Just like the
living in a literal trap house.
Yeah, literal
like,
trap house. It is awful. I was like, I could never live in a place like that. But yeah, that's all the TV shows I watched.
Hell yeah.
As far as movies, I've been rewatching the Harry Potter movies. Rewatched the first, second, third, and then halfway through number 4 right now. And I watched Lord of the Rings. I got a respect for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But something resonates more with me with Harry Potter.
It's a childhood thing, man. Like Lord of the Rings, you came late to the game on that one, man.
I came late.
Yeah.
There's something about Harry Potter being a kid that is just trying to get away from home all the time. And then
yeah, dude.
And then also the parents being like, "Hey, you're not doing none of that sorcery shit. That's dumb." And my parents were like, "That's the devil's work. You can't even watch these movies." And I'm like, "Okay, I see we're chill here."
So I will literally never forget you telling us that your dad walked out of Baby Geniuses.
Baby Geniuses, dude.
That's crazy.
Because he said the fucking devil. It's a fucking Bobby Boucher Waterboy shit, dude.
Baby Geniuses is for the devil.
Brother, we walked in there and those babies said one word. He said, that's the devil in them. We got the fuck out of there. That one. And then there was one other time where we went and saw fucking SpongeBob the movie. It was like the first big one out in theaters. And the first fucking scene is Patrick swinging across the screen with a SpongeBob flag pinched between his butt cheeks. Yep. My dad was like, "That shit's gay. We're fucking leaving."
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, dude. That shit is gay.
Yeah, Harry Potter's just it's really good just right off the rip. There's constant shit happening. They don't waste your time. Everything has got you like you can tell that they're building up to something big, and with like Voldemort and shit, and they continue doing this throughout each fucking movie, which just has you, they just keep giving you these breadcrumbs that you keep getting along the way that just keeps you hungry, constantly hungry. But then it also makes you feel so good because the characters actually really fucking love Harry Potter, and I can't fucking wait because like Hagrid is fucking, if I see that man cry again, I'm going to lose it. Dumbledore is just like constantly looking out for Harry Potter in some way. In other ways, he's like, this kid can go fuck himself, but I love it as well. I forget the lady that's like over Gryffindor.
McGonagall.
Yeah, she's so fucking nice,
Maggie
and I
Smith,
love
baby.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody had one of them teachers back in the day that was like strict, but also like strict
100%.
for you, and you knew it, and you were like, my bad, like
Yeah.
I want to prove to you I'm good. And you got Mr. fucking Slytherin, dude. Snape, right? That
Man
motherfucker,
himself.
dude. And I can't wait till the flip, you know? And it's like, everything he was doing was for the good of you because he loved your mother and he didn't get to be with her and your father got her, but he continued to always be a fucking good dude, even though you thought he was a bad guy the whole fucking time. I can't wait. I can't
There will
fucking wait.
never be a time I do not cry when he says you have your mother's eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every fucking time.
I think at this point I'm watching all these movies for that moment, and then I could probably just be
100%.
done.
I mean, it's pretty much the end of the fucking movie
Right.
series.
Yeah, shit's fucking good. It feels good. Fucking, I don't know, something about them having a fucking Christmas every fucking year, and I'm just makes me feel good.
I do
don't
love
know.
Christmas, man.
True.
I don't.
Such a-
I want to have a Harry Potter Christmas. Can we do that?
Yeah.
I'm in, dude.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
That
Can we
sounds
wear,
great.
Like, fucking
Dope as
school
fuck.
robes and shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. I have a Ravenclaw robe somewhere.
I don't, but I'll get one.
Get one.
I'll get one. All right, those are the only movies I've been watching. Go ahead, Justin.
I don't watch movies. I'm
Oh.
back on my I don't watch movies arc.
He's back. He's
Okay.
back.
You're
Okay.
cool.
I don't think I've watched any movies. Have you watched movies, Harris?
I got a few
Okay, go
because
ahead.
I was at a hotel.
Hell yeah.
And you know, like you just
Yeah,
they
100%.
couldn't hook me up with anything, so I was like, Comedy Central, here we go. Just whatever
Yep.
movie's playing. Grandma's Boy, dope as dope.
Hell
Classic.
yeah,
That
dude.
movie
Classic.
came on back to back 3 times in a row, and I was like,
Is that the 3 movies you
no,
have?
no,
for
no,
us?
no, no. But fuck,
That movie fucking rips, dude.
I
It's
fucking
fucking
love
funny.
that movie, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's so fucking funny, and like even censored, it fucking ripped, man. I don't know when they could start saying shit on TV again. I feel like they were saying shit constantly, and
I feel like on anything other than the big networks, you can.
Yeah.
okay, but yeah, they were cooking with that one.
Jonah Hill fucking sucking on a titty for like
Yeah,
18
dude.
hours.
Yeah, dude, fucking Linda Cardellini. Oh, the dude that plays JP.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Please sit on my face. Oh, dude.
Take me back to a time where you could give me a 90-minute fucking ripper, dude.
Yeah.
As a comedy that has like a comedy movie that isn't a spin-off of fucking something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true, dude. Like,
Just
this
raw
is-
dog me. They
this
don't
is
make
the
these anymore.
oldest- Yeah, this is the oldest take, but like they just don't make movies like this anymore,
Nah.
dude. They just
They
don't
won't take
make
the risk.
They won't take the raunchy comedy movies, the like irreverent comedies, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grandma's Boy fucking rips, dope is dope. I watched both of the Grown Ups movies.
Oh,
Grown Ups,
Okay.
Grown Ups 1, it's dope. I enjoyed it. It's hard not to. Like, the cast is my childhood, you know? It's Adam Sandler and all his friends with like
Right.
a bunch of hot women and then kids. And just for some reason, the little kid being like, I want to get chocolate wasted is just forever like gonna live in my brain. And then Grown Ups 2 was like, I have to like it because Stone Cold Steve Austin was in it. And Shaquille O'Neal was really funny in it too. It was fine. Grown Ups 2 was fine. Who was the jock in that? The jock was a Taylor Lautner. And
okay.
and that was fucking funny because at one point they're trying to like intimidate Adam Sandler and all his friends, and he's just sitting there doing backflips, and they're like, what is he like, dude, stop. Like, you're gonna hurt yourself. And like, I'm like, dude, I hate how old I am because I relate more to the old people than the young people. Yeah, they're fine. Like, the first one I give a dope, the second one I give a choke. It's fine. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine
They did a
background
spin-off
noise.
for they were trying to get a check. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right. Like,
You
they're
could
just like, we're
Yeah.
gonna go on vacation and film it. And like kind of write a story around it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Selma Hayek, you know, but
Yeah, dude.
but yeah, it's that's
Did
it.
she play Adam Sandler's wife in that?
Yeah,
Did she also play it in fucking Spanglish too?
I think so. I think you're
I
right.
think you're right.
That's insane, dude.
I mean, if you wrote a movie, wouldn't you want Salma Hayek to be your wife, dude?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
And then we're gonna have a 20-minute scene where I'm just jerking off on your tits.
Don't worry, it's really integral to the plot.
It's
okay?
very integral, but it might not make the movie. Just be prepared for that one to maybe not make it out there. God, yeah, no, she's so hot. And then 50 First Dates, which is
Classic.
an Adam
Classic.
Sandler movie that like I feel like I underrated and I was always just kind of like,
100%.
it's fine, whatever. But like watching it back, I'm like, dude, this movie is beautiful.
It's such a good rom-com.
Like, what? Why is this?
Because I haven't seen that in a long time.
Well, yeah. Like, I was like, why is this movie like so emotionally fulfilling for me right now? Like, it's beautiful. And then watching Sam from Lord of the Rings, you know, be this fucking dude
He's on
with a lisp.
steroids.
Yeah.
He's like, he asks the doctors if it's still okay if he gets wet dreams.
Him in that movie was the funniest part of that movie, which was insane because I thought, like, you know, Adam Sandler's funny, but yeah, this movie had a lot of heart. I was shocked. I was like, maybe that's why I didn't like it when I was younger, because it wasn't Little Nicky, it wasn't Mr. Deeds, it wasn't just like absurd comedy. It was like actually very heartfelt and beautiful. I give it a dope.
Hell yeah.
I can give it a dope as dope, actually. I feel good about giving it a dope as dope.
I think it's worth it.
I give it a dope as dope.
Also, like, who wrote that fucking script? You know what I mean? Like, where did this come from? Was it a book first?
I don't know.
Or did they just come off the rip with this shit?
I don't know. I mean, because the premise seems absurd, right? The premise is like kind of fucked up, and then you deal with like the emotional aspect of it, and you're like, oh fuck, like, this is sad. Like, and then to see him being like, I still love her, and I'll put up with her family in this condition to like make her life good.
Yeah,
fuck.
It was, and I think we've talked about it before, but it was like, I'm sure it's not the only one, but it was like a golden age of fucking Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And that crew just like pumping movies out based on probably a skit idea that they had.
Yeah.
And then built a whole movie around it. And they were fucking fantastic.
And it works.
Time.
It fucking
was so
works.
Good.
They just don't make movies like that either anymore.
Movies like that
No, they almost got me with a movie. They had me after 50 First Dates. They put on Ghostbusters, but it was the remake, and I was like, nope. I can't do this, dude. It's gonna hurt. I want no part of it. Like the remake with like the women, like just the women, and I remember like I watched the first like 10 minutes, and then there was like one joke that I was like, that was not a joke. I will not watch this anymore. That was awful. And then I watched the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 1, phenomenal movie. I give it a dope as dope.
Tragic.
Beautiful.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, not as good. I feel like I had a hard time remembering why I didn't like it. And I was like, because the first like 30 minutes, I was like, dude, this movie fucking rips. And then they're just like, they just start introducing way too many things. Like they're jumping around plot points way too much. And I was like, oh, it's over now. Like, I hate this.
You realize that they can't kill her twice, and you're like, what are we really doing?
Yeah, like, what are we, like, and they like dude, they were not even shy about telling you the whole fucking movie she was about to die, dude. Like, in the first, like, 20 minutes, she's doing a speech, like, her valedictorian speech, and she's basically just like, we all die. Like that's what she was. Her speech was on. I was like, damn, they like
just roll the credits.
They didn't even like telegraph it. They just like wrote it in big letters on the screen, like this bitch gonna die, arrow down. And then
they didn't give a fuck.
They did not give a fuck, and it sucks because the acting in that movie is so good, man. Like Dane DeHaan, amazing actor. Andrew Garfield is one of the best actors of our time. I will die on the Andrew Garfield hill for my whole life. I think he's so good. And Emma Stone was really good in it too. But man, they did that movie so dirty. I'm gonna have to give it a choke. And it's like I think it's like the worst Spider-Man movie in my opinion. Which is so sad.
Even over Spider-Man 3.
Huh? I fucking love Spider-Man 3, dude. If there is one defender of Spider-Man 3, it is me. Like, if there are no defenders of Spider-Man 3, I am dead. I love Spider-Man 3. I think it was an absurd take on And I think it had the same problems as Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think it had too much shit shoved in. I hated what they did with Venom. I fucking could not stand it.
Yeah.
You will never convince me Topher Grace is fucking.
No, you will never, never do that to me ever in my life.
That is Eric fucking Foreman.
Yeah,
okay?
when they announced that, I was like,
have you
no
seen
shot.
him in the comic book?
Yeah,
like I don't read comic books really at all.
He's fucking.
I know that's not.
He's fucking supposed to be. He's supposed to be fucking jacked. He's supposed to be like a jock, and they made him like a smooth talking. Like I'm like that man should have been Carnage. Why did you make him? Like they ran out of big men. They ran out of big men. They didn't make them anymore in that time in Hollywood. But like the subplot with Sandman in the third movie, fucking amazing, dude. I will love it forever. Tobey Maguire tripping out,
dancing, dancing down the. Come on,
man. And then even the stuff with James Franco's character and with Osborn, that shit was fire too. It was just too much they shoved in. They didn't need Venom. You could tell that Venom was like a late addition to the
which is nuts because that's pretty much what the whole movie was like marketed as. Was like, hey, Venom's in this.
Yeah, like I feel like they should have left the end of that movie being that the suit gets rid of, like he separates from the suit, and then the fourth movie could have had Eddie Brock and Venom and all that kind of shit. But like, yeah, they just rushed it. But I like the third movie. But like this one fucking hurt. But like the stuff they did with audio with Electro was fucking dope, dude. Like it was like singing, and it was like singing how he was feeling. And you could like hear it like start to get angrier and angrier as he started getting more and more aggressive. And then like when he starts shooting his shit, it gets like electric and still singing. And I'm like, dude, that's kind of fire, man. Like that's really good. But yeah, then everything else just felt shoehorned in. So those are all the movies that I watched.
Hell yeah.
Justin, roll back on movie. Did you watch any? No.
Do we do games now?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Games. I started playing Last Epoch, which is an ARPG, like Diablo. They're coming out with season 2 on Thursday. Very excited to play it. I've been itching for a loot game where I can just, get those endorphins when I see a pretty color drop on my screen. Very excited about that. Still playing TFT. It's taken over my life. Platinum.
Hell yeah.
New set. New me.
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy. If you like video games, actually, if you don't like video games, but you really like the Harry Potter universe, play this game because
People were really hot on it for a long time, I feel like.
Hot in what way? Because a lot of people boycotted it.
A lot of people boycotted it.
For a long time because J.K. Rowling. But I waited till it was on a deep discount to try and alleviate any guilt I felt because I really wanted to play it. This game is so fucking cool. I've heard it gets really repetitive, especially if you're like a collect them all kind of person, which I'm not. I don't care to do all that. You're basically the student. You're special in some way because you can see like ancient magic, which is like what people back in the day used to use apparently. You're a student starting off in their 5th year. You're like recruited from you're fucking 40 years old pretty much. And I'm just kidding. You're not that old, but you start off as a 5th year. So you learn all this stuff, all the magic and whatnot. The castle, it feels like a big castle. I could not believe how much care was put into the castle. And outside of the castle, there's still so much to explore. I could not believe it. And it's like, you walk past all these people and like people are having conversations and it's just, if this was in VR, I would lose my life. I would cease to exist.
I don't know. Maybe I need to try and play one of those games.
This is a good one to get into for sure. Yeah. I played it when it came out because Cody bought it, and I was like, yeah, I want to play this game, but I don't know. And he's like, I already bought it, and I was like, well, we share PlayStation like games, so I'm like, I'll play it. And yeah, I lost like 30 hours of my life to it, being like, this is amazing. This is like, this is maybe 10 years too late, but I still fuck with it, you know.
100% too late, but it would not have been this good
No,
if it
no.
was 10 years ago.
Absolutely.
Because I remember the Harry Potter games that were
Yep.
coming out back then. Did they suck? Yes. Did I still really enjoy them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Chamber of Secrets and fucking Prisoner of Azkaban. I still have very fond memories of those. And I think that I've been trying to get into like some Game Pass games. Have you guys heard of Blueprints?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have, Harris.
Yes, sir.
No.
I got real bored of
Yeah.
it. And like I'm in the Discord call with Cluse and he's counting because like there's this thing where you have to do like math.
Yeah.
And if you've ever heard Clues do math in a call, it's just it's the worst ASMR you'll ever hear in your life. 'Cause he's like 3 plus 4 plus 8 divided by 3. I fucking hate this.
Yep.
A lot of people like it. It was really slow for me. It's a lot of puzzles. You actually like have to write shit down.
Yeah.
In a physical notebook. That's too much for me, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna just watch NL play it. Like I thought I watched him play it for like 2 hours and I was like, should I play this game? And then I watched him do like this water puzzle and I was like, no.
Ain't for me, though.
It's not for me.
Ain't for me. Yeah. But yeah, I've been just going through a bunch of Game Pass stuff. I downloaded Borderlands 3. I don't know if you guys played Borderlands games. They don't make me enjoy myself.
Yeah, okay.
anymore. They used to, like Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2 is phenomenal.
I played a fucking shit ton of that game.
Yeah.
And I mean, they really haven't deviated from the formula.
No.
At all. But it's not complex enough for me as far as like the loot system. I mean, it's literally looter shooter. You find a new weapon, that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
And then rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Whereas like ARPGs like Diablo, Last Epoch, there's actually like builds that you can strive towards and like specific uniques that you want to drop. And Borderlands just
There's what you get is what you get.
also the humor was great when I was 14.
Yeah.
Now it's like 90% misses,
Yeah.
10% hits.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I think that's it for me.
Let's see. Harris, do you got any games?
The only thing is I started playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I only played like 2 hours of it, but I really like it. I like the turn-based combat, but also where like positioning is kind of a thing. It took me way too long to understand that was a thing, because I was like if like there's one dude right next to you and one dude behind the dude, if you target the dude behind the dude when you're on your way to hit that guy, the other guy will hit you. And I was like, why he hit me?
Like attack of opportunity.
Yeah. I'm like, why he hit me, man? And then because they don't teach you anything, they just throw you into the game. And then I'm like, oh, it's because he was between us. And then like if you're by like a bike or something, you pick up the bike and hit people with it. And I'm like, that's kind of fucking dope, dude. Like it's just fun. And I really like the main character a lot. The thing that I love and hate about Yakuza games is how heavy the narrative is. It's like 2 hours of cutscene, 10 minutes of gameplay, type shit. And this one feels better. Like I feel like there was like 20 minutes of cuts. I think 20 minutes was like the longest cutscene. And then it was like 30 minutes of gameplay. And I feel like the pacing for this was really, really good. I tried to play Yakuza 0, and like for 4 hours I played it. I only actually played like 20 minutes, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to just play a game when I sit down to play a game. I'm not in the mindset of like I'm gonna watch a movie. So yeah, that's it for me for video games.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking. I just watch anime, so I don't play enough video games because it feels like work.
Yeah.
Anyway, music corner. I'm gonna hit that for just a quick second.
Do it.
Although we're not gonna
Music
do.
Corner. Forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I'm sure just as Justin has been listening a lot of Joe, because Justin, myself, and Amber are gonna go see it next week on Friday.
Nice.
And the new album, Crux, right? That shit fucking slaps. It's really
Dude,
good.
I have listened to nothing but that for the past however long it's been out. I am so goddamn excited. It's like
Yo.
it's a lot different than his previous two albums.
It is.
Because like his previous two albums are very like I don't know. Very what am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of?
Some of his early stuff kind of give me a Pink Floyd vibe. Like his way early stuff.
Very electronic, very
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking neck because I can't think of who I'm thinking. Taming Impala. Tame Impala. Jesus.
Tame Impala.
Fuck
you
me.
did it.
That is who it reminds me of. His first
basic being basic. Fucking slaps.
It's a bop.
It's a fucking bop.
Absolute bop, dude.
Also, Delete Ya. Like,
Delete Ya. Another
dude,
fucking bop.
Fucking got me on board right there. There's other good ones in there, but those are like the two that I'm fucking stuck on repeat.
Yeah.
Right
I think
there.
my two, Charlie's Garden, it's a love letter to the Beatles.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
absolutely love the Beatles. Ever since my 5th grade teacher, I think illegally, taught us a whole unit on the Beatles. Literally took like 4 weeks out of the school year to do just Beatles stuff. I don't know how that was in the curriculum. I was very happy about it. It was like probably the most memorable point of my entire school career. But that song, as soon as I heard it, I was like, holy fucking shit, this is so good. And then Back on You is another one that is
Back on You. Yeah.
So good. It's like I can't think of fucking names anymore. Just make me stop talking.
That's where I live. All right. I look over at Harris and I wait for Harris to fucking tell me what I'm trying to say. He's like, "Yep, Bakugo. Yep, that's his name."
Steely Dan.
I said
that's what I'm thinking of.
Steely Dan.
Steely
Christ,
Dan.
dude.
And then also the day before, Joe, I'm fucking pumped because we're gonna go see Empire of the Sun. Harris, Tony, myself, and Amber are gonna go see fucking Empire of the Sun the night before, and then go to fucking Madison, watch Joe, and then fucking die the rest of the weekend after a wedding on Saturday. So it's gonna be I'm pretty fucking pumped.
Yeah, you guys are nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, busy. Unless we have anybody else wants to throw something in, books, audio books, any other music.
I'm still reading Witcher.
Yep.
I'm on the 2nd book now.
Very good.
Like halfway through the 2nd book, and it's more of the same stuff. It's just Geralt fighting shit, and meeting people and talking to people. That it's literally like playing a video game, but reading it. I can see how close the show followed the books. Now it's a little different, but I'm very glad I watched the show first again, because those fucking time skips they'll get you.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck was happening in the show.
I struggle seeing characters, and if I could probably read the first book now that I've seen Henry Cavill play him, and I'm like, yeah, I could imagine this.
I don't even have Henry Cavill in my mind. It's always Geralt from Witcher 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think I know I spent more hours in that game than I did.
Yeah.
But it is interesting because there's a lot of characters from the game and also from the show that obviously show up in the books.
Dope.
So it's always interesting, like, oh, I know that guy.
I've been reading the Ultimate Spider-Man comics from the new ones. So like there was like an Ultimate Universe reboot in Marvel, and Spider-Man's like in his like 30s or something now, and he's got 2 kids, and he's married to Mary Jane, and he's like he's like a reporter or photographer still, and the whole thing of the Ultimate Universe is like the Maker, who's Mr. Fantastic, but like in the Ultimate Universe, he's the big bad there instead of Doctor Doom. He rebuilds the Ultimate Universe, and like there's certain heroes that he's like, I don't want you to be a hero because I hate you. And one of those heroes is Spider-Man. So Peter never got bit by the spider.
Oh.
And so there's a group of people with Tony Stark included that are like, we're going to set the universe right and make sure that the people that are not heroes have the option to be heroes if they want to. And so he gives Spider-Man a box, or he gives Peter Parker a box, and he's like, your future was taken from you. Like, if you want your fate back, like you can open this box.
Shit,
yeah, it really is like some
fucking
red pill, blue
You've
pill
got-
shit, dude.
You got 12 hours to open this box, so this
Fucking
fucking thing
wild.
dies.
Yeah.
Like,
and so Peter's got like kids, and you know, he's like happily married and stuff like that. And dude, Mary Jane in this fucking shit. Oh my god, dude. But he's like, something's wrong. Uncle Ben is alive as well. Aunt May died.
Is that part of the thing too?
It's just
Right,
a different
did they
universe.
tell him?
He's like got a gun to fucking.
He's
Uncle
like-
Ben, and he's like,
he's like,
he's
open
he's
this
got a
and
gun.
I kill your
He's
uncle.
got a gun to his uncle and aunt, and he's like, so this is what's supposed to happen, and shoots his uncle, and it goes like, this is what's gonna happen, and it shoots his aunt. No, I don't know why that happened. It's weird because like you're just dropped into this, right? Like that's how it is in fucking comics, dude. They just drop you into shit, and they're like, you'll figure it out. And so Uncle Ben works with Jameson, and they're like the owners of the Daily Bugle, which is like really interesting or whatever. But Peter's like, something's wrong with my life. Like, I feel like it's not supposed to be this way. And then he gets the box and everything, and then he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna be Spider-Man now. And then it's him like learning how to use his powers, but also being like, I'm like older and like I feel really good and like all this stuff. And then his like daughter finds out that he's Spider-Man, and she's like, your suit is scary because it's all black. And then that's why he turns it into like red and blue, because his daughter is like, it's scary. And I was like, this is really fucking cute. And like there's just something so heartwarming about Peter like having a very healthy personal life and like and then choosing to be Spider-Man.
until it's ruined and
Yeah.
they devastate you.
Right.
Like, are you ready for this?
I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm just hoping it's
No
just happy
way.
good times, right? Like no one knows that he's Spider-Man except for his daughter, and they're like keeping it from his son and Mary at this point, and his daughter's like helping him learn his powers, and she's like 5 or 6, like she's like a little bit older than a baby, and like it's just fucking cute,
is his
man, and
son's
so
name
wholesome.
Ben?
Uh,
Because the Ben has to die.
I don't know if his son's name is Ben.
Legally.
I don't
Legally,
remember
yeah.
what his.
If they
Parents'
haven't
name
told
are-
you yet,
or
it's
his kids
because
are.
his name is Ben and he's gonna die.
Yeah, don't say that, dude. I'm just enjoying happiness. Okay, I'm just
Yep, they're gonna
enjoying.
rip it
I'm
out.
just enjoying it. And then I went to C2E2 last weekend.
Hell yeah.
I love C2E2. It's just my happy place. Just conventions in general are my happy
Yeah.
place because I like seeing people dressed up, and it's always hard for me to like hold in the tism of like wanting to run up to someone dressed up and be like, oh my god, your shit's dope, like you're so cool, you know, because I'm like an old man at this point, and they're like, I don't want to talk to you, like, you know, like this isn't, don't talk to me. So it's always tough for me, especially as I get older.
I
'cause
hate that you feel that way.
that's how I was
I'm
when I
sure
was
it-
younger.
Is it that way?
Yeah, dude. Like
Is it?
I feel like if I went up to a single person that was by themselves, and I was like, hey man, your costume's really fucking cool, especially if it's like a really attractive lady, because there was like a lot of jinxes that were like really fucking good.
Well, yeah, you
And
don't
like,
talk to them.
I'm like, dude, like that's a dope fucking outfit. Like your hair is like this one had her hair like dragging on the ground, and like her makeup was like all fucking amazing, and I'm like, dude, I want to tell her that she looks great, but I'm gonna look like a fucking creep, and I don't want to be that guy. Or
It's like a thumbs up from far away. Like,
yeah, or like a group of like teenagers that are dressed from like characters from My Hero Academia and not showing skin. Like they're just dressed up really well, and I'm like, dude, I wish I was that cool when I was a teenager. And like they're so excited about everything, and I'm just like, oh great, like there's this thing that I've seen 800 times. Like I miss being a kid and like being able to be excited about things without looking weird, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna get excited about something that makes me feel weird. Wrestling. We're in WrestleMania week.
We're in it, baby.
We're fucking in it. This weekend is WrestleMania. I'm fucking hyped, even though like I'm very certain how all the matches are gonna go. But like it just feels good because I know it's gonna be fulfilling stories. And I'm just so fucking hyped up, dude. I'm so excited for wrestling. I fucking love wrestling. I can't express it any more than that. So yeah, that's why I'm like, dude, we got to do Mainline this week so I can talk about it because I fucking love wrestling.
John Cena's gonna just be a fake heel this whole
He's
time. He's gonna turn and he's gonna be good.
No, he's gonna be a bad guy and he's gonna beat Cody and he's gonna take the title and then it's gonna be like the rest of this year's stories are gonna be like, how do we get the title away from Cena? And I fucking love that, dude. And if it doesn't go down like that, I will still be happy, you know, like, because I just have faith that whatever is going to happen is going to be good. And it's been so long since like that's been the norm. Like I watched this video the other day of like Roman Reigns and like his character and Cody Rhodes' character and everything. And it was like a 2-hour, 30-minute video. And I'm fucking psychotic. So I just put it on and was like laying in bed. And like the moments in time that he was talking about from like 2013 to like 2019, that was the worst time to be a wrestling fan. Like legitimately one of the worst times to be a wrestling fan because everything was happening and it felt so fake. Like no story felt real. Like you just felt like Roman Reigns was being shoved down your throat and you're like, I don't care for this guy. I don't care for his character. I don't feel like you're doing anything real with this person. And then like reliving all that in that 2 hours and 30 minutes and them talking about like this WrestleMania, this happened, and then this WrestleMania, I'm like, oh God, dude, all those WrestleManias fucking sucked, dude. Like I was not excited leading up to it. I didn't give a shit. And now for like this year for me to be like, oh fuck, dude, I'm so excited and like the build and everything that's going on is so interesting. Even the shit I don't care about, I care about. It's just a great time to be a wrestling fan, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks, man.
Same.
I am.
Thank you. If you're interested, PJ, on Sunday we're gonna be at Dave and Buster's.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure yet. We're still trying to figure it out. But that's where we're gonna be Sunday, and then Saturday we're gonna be at my friend's house. If you're interested in this, let me know because I know you said that Amber wasn't around. So
I'm picking her up from the airport on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But then Sunday, she's going to be going, I don't know, go see a fucking movie or something.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
All right.
Easter Sunday, all I know is if she goes somewhere and does something, I don't have to go to her parents' house for Easter. So,
bless. Yeah. I'll let you know then. But yeah,
yeah.
It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. I wish I had friends that were wrestling fans, but then I go to places like C2E2 and I see wrestling fans and I'm like, it's probably for the best that I'm alone on this island because
just know we're happy for you.
Yeah, and that's all I need. That's all I need. Just give me the space to talk about it and be like, good for you, man. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
All right, people, that's all you're going to get from us until Friday, 6 p.m. Friday, Overlord, Overdose, seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brother, we are going in deep. We said we were going to watch every fucking anime, and Friday is going to be the epitome of us trying to watch an entire anime.
It's us. We've taken a big step on this one.
We're taking a big step. Yep, we're going to do this one, and then after that, I'll announce our next one, because I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep asking our Patreons what we should be doing, and then we're going to fucking crush some anime.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, loves, Mainline, it's over.
It's over. All right, I'm stopping the recording.
Hell yeah.
Stop. Upload complete. Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't know if the stream froze, but I saw people talking, and then I didn't see people talking, and so I was like,
it didn't freeze.
Okay.
People
are we still streaming?
Hate us.
People, yeah. I'm streaming, but I'm gonna stop it. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Thanks everyone.